Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your trading watch list for the 13th of March, Wednesday. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news, courtesy of the Trade Exchange, a real fast news service, good audio news throughout the day on all stories. Jivo got a pop today. This news came out. Later in the afternoon, about 3:35 in the afternoon. So Jivo moving up on a Bloomberg article. Trump advances changes to unleash ethanol sales in gasoline. So that got Jivo moving up. We actually got a trade in this in the service today. So a good news service can keep you abreast of what's moving in the markets. And Jivo gave us a nice trade today. Thanks Trade Exchange for that. Let's go and look at some of the news that came out after the bell. We got SSRM. They're launching an offering. SSRM. That is a silver gold stock moving down in the after hours. Cara had earnings after the bell. That stock is moving up. Earnings per share and revenue beat for Cara. TEUM. Earnings per share and revenue beat in this name. SIEN. Earnings per share miss. Revenue beat. That stock moving down in the after hours. APTO. Earnings per share miss for that name. Not much going on there. ZAG announces a CFO transition on ZAG. COHU, earnings per share beat, revenue miss. CLNE, earnings per share and revenue beat on CLNE. So that stock moving up in the after hours on that name. SWCH, a switch, SWCH. That stock popped up in the after hours, kind of just treading water now on SWCH. EYPT, iPoint perking up a little bit, got up to about 285, announces U.S. commercial launch of one of their products here. So that stock moving up in the after hours. HK, earnings per share beat, revenue miss. API data came out after the bell. By the way, Tops Ships announces receipt of NASDAQ notice for the shipper TOPS. So if they don't get their stock back over $1, they're going to be put down on the over-the-counter stocks there for TOPS. AEZS was halted during the afternoon today. They finally came out with news, strategic review, and engagement of financial advisor. So AEZS, that stock popped up to about 480, pulling back now back below $4 on that name. Here's our API crude numbers that came out. Crude numbers were minus 2.6 million barrels. Let's check out the USO, the ETF for light sweet crude oil. A little bit of a move up, but still below that $12 area on USO. RAD was moving up strong in the after hours, went from about 67 cents up to about 81 cents on RAD, announces leadership transition and organizational restructuring for Rite Aid there on that name. Let's see if we had any other news that came out after the bell, courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Nope, that looks to be it. We hit most of the earnings, and we'll go ahead and look at the heat map, courtesy of FinViz. So Microsoft had a good day. Amazon was up a bit. Google was up a bit. We had mixed markets again. They were mixed again because Boeing had some issues again today. The Dow and Jones was down 96 points, the Nasdaq plus 33, and the S&P 500 was plus 8 on the day. As you can see from the heat map, Boeing was down another 6% on the day. Apple was up about 1%. Home Depot was green today. Some of the banks got a little bit of selling. Citigroup was the strongest bank today, letter C. Facebook, a little bit of profit taking in that name. Intel was up a tad today, but overall it was Boeing in the Dow. This was the reason. The FAA keeps the 737 MAX 8 airplanes flying, but the EU grounds them. So a little mixed opinion there. This courtesy of the New York Post on Boeing. So that pushed that stock around today. So Boeing was your big drop in the Dow, and that kept the markets mixed. Some stocks that had our earnings today: SFIX, Stitch Fix had a really nice day today, up over 25% on the day. MRSN had a nice day today. That stock climbing over 16% for the day. Momo had earnings today, stock up 12% on the day. To the downside, we had Dick's Sporting Goods come out with earnings today. The stock dropped 11%. As we mentioned, Boeing was down 6% on the day. Roku came out, mentioned that they might be doing an offering, so Roku dropped almost 5% on the day. Yext pulled back about 4% on the day. That's some of your stocks that were down today and up today. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY a little bit. On the Sunday night video, the Let's Get Ready for the Week Ahead, we talked about the SPY, how it was holding above the 10 SMA, how that 270 area was important, that we were holding above it. So this week we are getting a move up so far. We're holding above the 50 SMA weekly chart. Let's go ahead and look at it on a daily chart. After we held the bottom of this Bollinger Band here, we are bouncing nicely for the week so far, and we are holding above that 270 area on the SPY. If you want to go ahead and take a look at a video I did this afternoon on some of the trades that we did, we traded CRON, we traded PYX today in the room, we traded Square, so I made a video on those. I'll attach it to the end of this. Let's go ahead and look at the intraday action on the SPY. So they opened us up and they grinded us higher most of the day. We did come up to this 280 area. We hit it twice. We could not penetrate it, and we pulled back. We hit it again later in the session, pulled back again. So the high you need to watch for tomorrow is that 280 area to see if we can get up through that. We closed about the middle of the range for today. We have the 10 SMA here around that 278 area. That'll be an area to watch. And then below that, we have our 5 EMA 277 90 spot. So some areas to watch to the downside if we get a little bit of a pause in this move up. But right now, 280 to the upside is the resistance spot. This is an intraday 5-minute chart of the SPY. I love the teamwork in our room today. Gary W. put in our room AGRX over 160. It took a while. It didn't start moving until the afternoon, but AGRX did finally pop over that 160 spot, moved up into the after hours on AGRX. Nice job, Gary, there. We got a trade in Boeing today. BA Boeing bounced off that 370 area. That coming from Craig P. So I'll show you the Boeing chart. Here's Boeing coming down to about that 370 area, got back above it, and gave about a nice $5-6 trade on Boeing. Obviously, you have to trade it with small shares, but a nice move up in Boeing. And then you can watch that video that I have attached at the end of this video for some other trades that we did in the room. All right, let's go ahead and get into that watch list for tomorrow. So AGRX will be back on watch for tomorrow. Nice close here. Volume 2.9 million for AGR. Tomorrow had 1.4 million shares come into ALRN, was climbing up into the close here. Has some work to do, but getting back above the 50 SMA on the daily chart, still below a declining 200 SMA. So ALRN, any was moving up today. ANY, daily chart, not too pretty here, but they have to start somewhere. Has that $3 area up ahead for ANY. So we'll have this one on watch. We would like to see some more volume come in, about 500,000 on that one. AWSM was perking up today. AWSM is holding above the fast moving averages, trying to get above and hold above that 200 SMA and that $4 area. Volume 1 million shares on AWSM. Boeing will be watching this one for bounces again today. Like I said, it bounced around that 270 area, made a higher low. Here was your low yesterday. They made a higher low here and pushed it up. So Boeing will be back on watch for tomorrow. Cara had earnings after the bell. We'll see if this one caught some shorts leaning to the wrong side here. It's up about $2 from the close, but CARA will be on watch for tomorrow. Cara is, by the way, is a part of the marijuana ETF, the MJ. So we'll definitely have. I always watch is Cronus, CRON. The high today, we actually, like I said, traded this in the service today. We got up to 2204. So we'll see if we can get back above maybe 2150, 2165, and maybe get that continuation through 22. HYRE made a real big move today. HYRE, we actually traded this in the service. We got a piece of it. We didn't get this whole big move here, but we got a nice piece of HYRE today. So that makes me want to keep an eye on DCAR. They're in the same space. DCAR kind of took a break today. Had a big run the other day. So DCAR goes back on watch. Has that 450, 460 area that's been in the way. So we'll have it on watch, see if it sets up intraday. Dova looks interesting on the daily chart here, DOVA. So Dova trying to get up over maybe this 950 area for DOVA volume today. A little bit light, 439,000 shares, but volume can always come in. It's one of these fry pan bottom stocks getting back over the 50 SMA and popping up. So Dova will be on watch. EYPT, this one had news after the bell tonight. They popped it up. They're pulling it back right now. Volume a little bit light, 300,000 shares today trading. We'll keep it on watch. GEVO will definitely be on watch. Moving up in the after hours here, GEVO, so that'll continue to be on watch. GKOS for the swing traders out there. If this name can get back above 70 bucks on GKOS, looks interesting. Possible swing trade. GTXI was perking up a little bit today. Not much to see on the chart, but you know, this one popping up to about $1.50. If we can get up over this $1.50, 2 million shares came into GTXI on the daily chart, so we'll have it on watch. Another name, GWRE for the swing traders out there. If it can get up over the highs for today, about 92.10 or so, possible swing trade in guidewire software infrastructure play. HYRE would need a pullback in this one, but very strong in the after hours. That'll be on watch. JNCE, this one popped up today, got up to about $7. You see the expanding volume here on the chart. So nice volume there on JNCE. We'll see if it sets up intraday. KEG was moving up today. KEG. It's an oil stock. Volume 900,000 shares. Has the 100 SMA and that $4 area in the way. Got as high as 424. So KEG maybe one to watch. ERB. This one popped up all the way up to 850. Now starting to turn back up on MCRB. Back over the 5 EMA. You know, has that $7 area up ahead on MCRB. There's your move the other day on it. Right now, kind of doing nothing. So we'll see. NDRA, nothing going on in the after hours at the moment on NDRA. It made a big move up. The stock moved 6 million shares today. So we'll see if this has further continuation, maybe some kind of red to green move on this NDRA. NEO continues down for another day in a row. So I'm still watching this one, NEO, for a possible reversal play. So NEO still on watch. SAEX, small little oil stock, was popping. A lot of fits and starts in this one. Volume today, 1.3 million shares. Has that $5 area up ahead on SAEX. Keep that one on watch. SEEL was giving some trades today. Small trades, perking up. Was battling this $4 area today on SEEL. 20 million shares came into it. So I'll have it on watch again for tomorrow. TLRA. A nice move all day today. Has this $6, $5.95 area for TLRA, 2.3 million shares on that one. YRIV, if you like the under $1 names, was perking up 11 million shares on this name. A nice move up and continuing that move up in after hours. YRIV. ZN, small little oil stock, was popping. Not much going on in the after hours, but as you can see on the daily chart. 8.6 million shares came into ZN. So we'll see if it sets up for tomorrow. Lastly, ZSAN also remains on watch. The 5 EMA holding up, the yellow dotted line holding above the 10 SMA. Right here, the light blue line. Some folks like to use the 8 EMA or the 9 EMA. They're all pretty much equivalent. The 10 is equal to the 8 EMA and the 9 EMA. So we are holding above those. So this one will be on watch. Has that 550 area up ahead on ZSAN. All right, everybody, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and we'll have another video for you tomorrow night. Trading list for tomorrow, stocks to watch. Hope everybody had a good day trading today, and we'll see you back at it tomorrow night.